we're live. Today on the Cristopolis show, I have the honor of interviewing Royale. He just released a brand new album. We're going to unpack the album, what he's currently working on, upcoming shows, and future plans. Let's bring him in.
There
Ah,
we go. Can you see me?
ah.
Hey, man, peace, love, and respect. Royale right here, East Baltimore zone. Hey, can you hear me and see me?
I can see you perfectly well. The sound's a little shoddy.
All right, look, how about now?
It's not that great.
Let's see what we can do.
It sounds low.
It sounds low?
Yeah.
How about now?
Let's work with it. Let's work with it.
Yeah. Let's definitely work with it.
I can hear you.
It might
My bro, thank
be,
you.
It might be where I'm at, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in the sticks, man, for real.
Yeah.
I'm out in the boonies right now, for real. Hey, man, thanks a lot for having me, man. This is a milestone, bro. You know what I mean? I'm very humbled, man. I'm very humbled to be here. Thanks a lot, bro.
Brother, you are a legend.
Nah,
you are a
legend.
And it is truly my honor and my pleasure to talk about your career. You know what I'm saying? To talk about what you've done, what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, this Baltimore, this hip hop renaissance, Baltimore's a big factor in it.
Yeah.
Baltimore is a big factor in it,
Whether
largely because of Royale.
Nah, man. I mean, I got a lot of without some of my comrades, there would be no me. You know what I'm saying? So, first and foremost, it's a lot of hip hop. It's a lot of entities from my city that put me on and they run around in this shit. Can I curse? I can curse.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck it. But
We live. We on the internet. Hey, we not that big yet. We going there, but we not there yet.
Hey, this is big to me, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of cats that that rap the boom bap very well from where I'm from, and I really had the pleasure and the honor to work with a lot of them and to stand amongst them. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot from a lot of entities, and when the smoke clears, it's just like, what you gonna do, man? You gonna sit around, or you gonna take flight? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, man, like that Tupac work ethic is real, bro. It's just like you gotta, I'm a little bit more meticulous, you know what I'm saying, on how I do things. But it's kind of like from the LLB. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like I'm way more meticulous on how I drop, and I want the punches to be impactful, if you will. So it's like when I drop, I want it to be something. I want it to be somewhat of a, not a big deal, but like I want niggas to stop and say, oh shit, what you got up his sleeve, you know what I'm saying? So shit like that. So man.
There's a theme throughout your albums, right?
All of
and
them.
your new album is the last chapter in a trilogy of albums that this trilogy's been unpacking itself over the course of like 5 or 6 years, right? From the Ivory Stoop to the Baltimore Housing Project, right? To now, Criminal Discourse, the brand new album that just dropped a few months back. Correct. Criminal Discourse. It's the last chapter in this trilogy. For the fans that know and love your music, and for the new fans, right, who come across this new album, and they want to kind of understand what this entire, work, this body of work that you've created, what it's about, what it means, how you create these. They're almost like cinematic movie pieces of albums that all now fit together. Can you talk to us about the trilogy and the albums?
Well, man. I see when I started to like really get my name out there, it was a big thing that everybody just kept dropping EPs, EP here, EP there, and you know what I'm saying. It's cool. It's like, you know what I'm saying. It's like, to stay busy is definitely fire. But I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, boom, in the land amongst giants, how how can this kid from Baltimore, because I mean, you know, I'm from Baltimore.
Yeah.
So, you know, this thing, this hip hop thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like not everybody is welcome. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, you really,
Yeah.
I think hip hop is about breaking the rules. And at the time, you know, when everybody was saying, yo, should I drop 10 EPs in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, boom. All right, if that's what everybody doing, if that's what all y'all niggas is doing, yo, who's dropping albums? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Who's dropping, you know, the conceptual albums? And you know, it's no slight. It's no slight.
Sure.
It's just everybody has their thing. You know what I'm saying? So with everybody doing that, I said, let me do this.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It was just, you know what I'm saying? It was just it started off, it's like we pushed the snowball down the hill and it just turned into, all right, yo, for this next one. For this next one. And then, you know what I'm saying? And like people started to gravitate toward it. And you know what I'm saying? I like the attention. Like the huddle, my huddle knew what it was. They was like, nah, yo, you got something. And you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, you know, it's wild discouraging when you sit and you watch all these niggas getting busy, and then it's just like, all right, J Royale, what's up? What's up with your shit? When you go, yo, what's up? What's up? And it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I got something for all that. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? When we drop, I be trying to have that shit be the knockout punch. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for clarity, I don't say fans, I say supporters, because you know what I mean. On the flip side, I too can support them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think saying fan to a man's face is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's like pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, like, I'm not your fan. I like your shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like supporters. We say supporters because we support them too.
Yeah.
Man,
I think that's a dope
up.
perspective, because we live in a digital economy where you can stream it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You don't even need a Spotify account.
Right.
So for somebody to go to the show, to pick up the vinyl, they're wanting to support you.
Right.
They're wanting you to thrive, and they want to take a little piece home. They want the pick. They want to have been at the event. They want the tape. They want the vinyl because they're supporting, right?
Just to piggy off that, it's like, bro, like you wouldn't understand of like, yo, for real, like the kind of hip hop that we do, it's like, yo, it's no better feeling to know that niggas want to leak your shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, when I drop and then it's like, yo, YouTube here, YouTube there, YouTube there, and it's just like, yo, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I'm just like, my nigga, like, yo, the streets fucking with it. If they, you know what I'm saying? Like, I stole an album before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I stole a Big L album. I stole a Kool G album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, in hindsight, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, everybody ain't got it, but everybody wants to hear the dope hip hop. So, you know what I'm saying? I try my best, you know what I'm saying, to man. So it's like, yo, no matter how you get your hands on it, I like people that, you know, that embrace it. So my nigga, if you had to steal it, and down the line it's like, nigga, the shit was so good, somebody stole it from me, so then I had to go buy that shit. So you know what I mean? Like, yo, niggas clipped me for like 6 purple tapes. You know
the purple
tape,
right?
Yeah, niggas is still all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, the classics always get clipped. And that's why I was like, oh, yo, it's like meth and shit.
They're like lighters.
They're like lighters. You hold my shit.
The lighter disappears. They're like lighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it.
Like weed lighters, bro.
Yeah. That's
man. Yeah.
Yo,
bro.
So your discography is dope because it goes together, and I want to talk about, you know, your different projects, but you just dropped the new album. You know what I'm saying? And Cat's been waiting. There it is. You know
That's a shameless plug. We got a show in DC at the Songbird Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? It's just a shameless plug.
Let's talk about
my nigga Wise
that. Shout out to Wise. You know what I'm saying?
My guys.
I'm originally from DC. I'm out here in LA, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from DC. You know what I'm saying? I know about Songbird. That's my spot. Talk to us about the show, where they can get tickets, and maybe who else is on the, you know, who else is rapping?
DBL, You'll Never Know is on the card. You know, of course, I'm gonna have my foster brothers with me, Wrath Almighty. God Grams, K-Mac, representing Baltimore. It's gonna be a who's who of rhyme niggas, man, for real. And it's just like I like shit, and it's like salute. So it's just like we really trying to take our shit. We try to take our shit on the road a little bit, venture out a little bit, because we go up top a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with the whole the whole DC thing, Songbird. I've been in there before, and I rocked a long time ago, and so it's all love, and we in the business of selling vinyl, so it's a dope spot. Yeah, so I'm eager. I'm excited to be in the building, man, for real. So yeah, man, I like being on any stage, man, for real. I'm like, to be a fat nigga, man, for real. I be moving around like I be moving around like a welterweight.
That's what's
bro,
up.
Like, man, I have a lot of fun on stage. So yeah, Thursday, fuck with the Songbird. I think you can get tickets electronically. They handed out some free joints today. We're gonna have a lot of merch. We're gonna have a lot of shit. We're gonna have a lot of shit. And you can get high in DC, so come smoke.
Yeah, I saw Wise on here earlier. If somebody wants to drop the link to the tickets in there, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Songbird this Thursday for everybody up there around Baltimore, around DC, Virginia, Maryland.
Well,
you will be rocking. Are you rocking new joints off the new album also?
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? We doing a whole slew of shit. So yeah, man, that Criminal Discourse shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of drugs. The Criminal Discourse joint. Yeah, man. It's just, bro. I'm glad people took to it again. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always, and it's always that pressure, bro. It's always that pressure, like
so. But
but speaking of hot phones, you know what I mean? That's what the Criminal Discourse album is about, more or less. You know what I'm saying? It's about being hot over the phone and the evolution of the trap phone. You know what I'm saying? And just everything to do with the mentality of the phone shit. You know what I'm saying? Starting from the pay phones being the first trap phone, all the way up to just cryptic telephone communications, you know what I'm saying, wires and wiretaps and things of that nature. So we tried to cover a lot of ground with the Criminal Discourse album, and it was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of hard to do, because you know what I'm saying, it was like when you really look at it, it's like the payphone in movies and shit like that is a visual, you know what I'm saying? So to create audio, and a whole kind of graphic novel surrounding, the payphone and things of that nature, it was kind of difficult. So we had to really nitpick, and, we was very meticulous about, the skits and, how we was going to go about telling this particular story, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
it's a really dope really concept. It's an incredibly original
nobody
concept.
Else.
Nobody's done it, right?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Nobody's done it. The only thing that comes to mind, like the last time I think that this topic was touched on that I can remember, right? Now, I'm not saying that I have all the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But the only joint I could ever think of that even kind of touched on this is Phone Tap, right? From the Firm.
Phone Tap. Phone Tap. It's a lot of like one-liners. It's a lot of one-liners that speak on it, but it's not a lot of, songs or whole projects that really pay homage to, the thought or the idea of, phones, trap phones, and even the jail phones.
Civilian phones.
The money
civilian phones. You know what I'm saying?
The civilian phones is fire. Stupid
that
fire,
joint,
bro.
That joint's one of my favorite joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people are upset. They like, man, it should have been longer. You know what I'm saying?
It was perfect. It was perfect.
I thought so. I thought it was that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It was a couple of joints. It was a couple of joints that we had big plans for, but unfortunately, it couldn't. Certain things didn't happen, and I'm not mad at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the outcome of what we did was just amazing. It's really a movie. It's really a movie, bro. And it's it's the AZ and the high caliber of lyricism that took part in this on this opus was just breathtaking,
Yeah.
man. And just to work with these guys, man, it's just like, yo, they're gods, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
And for the
and
people who haven't listened to it and are going to go listen to it now, right? They see you, they're
yeah,
interested, it piqued their interest. Criminal
yeah,
Discourse. It's a conceptual album, and they're talking about the trap phone and the role that the phone plays and has played, right? But let's talk about some
yeah,
of if people are coming because they know your skill level, right? They already know,
mhm,
but they may not know, and they may be discovering you through some of the heavyweights that you worked with, like Kool
mhm,
G Rap, AZ,
yeah, yeah,
Havoc of Mobb
right.
Deep. You know what I'm
Keep talking,
saying? Styles P
keep
of the
going.
Locks.
Ah, dang, Cyclone, Willie the Kid, yeah,
Woo!
all, all sorts of heavy hitting, and nobody was,
Yeah,
slouching, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was lacking. Everybody put their pen to the paper, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was pushing their pen, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of a lot of MCs and a lot of, artists think it's easy to knock on
nah,
somebody, that caliber's
nah,
door and get quality
yeah,
work. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I know
Yeah,
exactly what
man,
you
because with
mean.
this,
Yeah, they
yeah,
they
man,
might
it's so
they
money
might take
driven.
them
It's just
they you
like,
know what I'm saying, they might do an exchange and give you something, but for them to actually,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, put in the work and give you the bars that they're not going to
yeah,
reserve for their album. They're gonna put it on your project, and for them to come correct,
facts.
yeah, they gotta.
We had to
and
go,
and you've earned that respect as an MC.
yeah, man,
You've earned that respect as an
yeah, man,
MC
because
for sure.
we
You know?
had to come correct, bro, and we had to put it all on the table. It's just like, look, this is what you got to work with, and if you're feeling that, fuck with it.
Yeah,
And nobody said no. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm just happy. I'm happy with the outcome because even going into this, I sat down with my team and I was just like, all right, for the third one, man,
yeah,
we're gonna do whatever we want. We gonna break the rules. Fuck fully produced
yeah,
by fuck,
yeah,
all that. You know what I mean? This third one is just gonna be whatever we
yeah,
want to do, and we did what we wanted to do, and I'm glad that we're some creatives because it just all worked out. It was a beautiful thing.
yeah. So,
You know, yeah,
the album had the concept, right? You had the
yeah,
concept for the album, and as you started kind of, because you've got like different topics, right? So you've got, there's
yeah,
the trap phone concept, right? But then there's the money
yeah,
phone, right? You do the
yes,
money phone. You had, we just talked about civilian phone, which for people
yeah,
who don't know what that means, what it means is basically, and correct me if I understand it correctly, right? But basically, if you inside, right?
yeah,
You people, there's crews, and
yeah,
people, it's sometimes based on belief systems, it's sometimes based on
yeah,
race, you know what I'm saying?
yep,
But people link up
right,
and crew up for safety, safety in
yeah,
numbers.
yeah,
And there's
yep,
phones inside that,
yeah,
these are, their phones, this is their phones, right? That's the concept behind civilian phones, right? Yeah,
sure
yeah,
did. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everybody, the tough role was cool, but when you're on the inside, there's rules that come with being in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, like yo, right now, like nobody knows you, nobody knows who you're affiliated with. So right now, you might as well just jump on a civilian phone.
yeah.
Call who you got to call to get your business affairs situated to try to get the fuck
That's
out of
right.
here. But the longer that you stay in there, it's up to you. And some people, you know what I'm saying, it's just like for safety, like you said, it's just like no matter what they rep, it's just like they stay on the civilian phone because it's like, I'm mutual.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not a part of none of
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just wanted to paint a dope picture around, what that type of life is about and the rules and regulations that
Yeah.
come with that shit. You know what I mean? Because yeah, man, because it's like we wanna bring you as far in as we can, you know what I'm saying, without putting you in
Yeah,
jeopardy, you know what I mean?
absolutely.
So,
Right, right. We're bringing you
you
into
know
the
what I'm saying?
movie
So, yeah, it's 3D.
4D. We're
This
gonna
is a
make it
3D
4D.
visual. Yeah, man, for real. So it's like, you know what I mean? We tap on a lot of, critical you know, topics that have to do with the phones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the money phone pick. If you know, nobody like really listen to it, that's like the Outpost story. You got the flashy guy, then you got the, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, the kind of quiet guy, but you know, you see how that story, you know, came into fruition. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, man, we spoke on that, and you know, the young guys that get the brick of
Right,
money, and
right.
then Jay-Z speaking on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we wanted to tap on that, the money phone pick. And you know, I want my thing is this, it's like a smack battle, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you see a smack battle, they don't say I yo won or he won. It's up, you know, it's up for the barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, it's a clear 3-0,
Right.
we know how that go. But you know what I'm saying? I want my music to resonate in the barbershops as well. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm not sitting here saying, you know, the money phone pick is juvenile or anything like that. I want the people to speak on that and say, yeah, man, I'm glad that you know what I'm saying, shine light on the subject, period.
Period. Right.
Because, you know, half these niggas love it, half these niggas hate it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah, man.
the money phone track is dope, and the concept of that is dope because ain't nobody talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be flashy. They want to be in the music video. They want to be on the gram, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Too much flashy shit to get you got though.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So it's like,
Happening
yeah, man,
all
it's
the
just
time. People
you gotta
getting
pay for
robbed
that. Yeah,
on the live. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's a recession. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is hurting. You know what I'm saying? You taking, man. It's a lot going on out here when the sun go down.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, yeah, man. When they say that they outside, you know, it's like, man,
Yeah.
it could cost you being
That's
outside.
exactly right.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
man, that's it.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Uh,
Criminal Discourse, the vinyl is out. Cassette is out. There's multiple color vinyl. I think almost all the OBIs are sold out. All the vinyl OBIs are sold out, right?
Yeah, they out of here. Yeah, they out of here. Yeah. I do got a couple joints, you know, floating around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we did it ourselves. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, motherfucker could have bought 10 of them and I'd be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, man, that's work we bagged up ourselves, man. We ain't had nobody, you know, we, you know.
Sure.
You know
Absolutely,
how that
man.
Yeah, man. We did it
And
ourselves.
you know, before too much time goes past, I want to make sure that I say this. Shout out to Coach the God. Thank you for organizing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Super solid.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I want to put that out there. Super dope, super dope person. Mad connected and makes things happen for a lot of people and hooked us up. You know what I'm saying? We've been rapping before, you know what I'm saying? But Coach is dope, you know what I mean? So we were talking about the vinyl, so I wanted to make sure that we talked about that. But yeah, if people want to buy your vinyl, what's the best way for them to do that?
You can just tap the link in my bio, you know what I'm saying? If you follow me on the gram, you know what I'm saying? We got cassettes up there. We got cassette CDs. We got the vinyl up there. Like you say, most the OBIs are gone, but we still got a couple of flavors left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's link in my bio.
Yeah.
You know
the different color vinyl, right? You had the bloodshot red. You got the what was it called? Soy sauce black. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Man, we just sit and come up with that shit.
Dope.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Really cool. And in fact, speaking of vinyl, you know, I haven't even announced it yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably drop a picture or something tomorrow. But we repressing the Baltimore Housing Project. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
dope.
New dope shit. You know what I'm saying? New merch.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
The Baltimore Housing Project had a vinyl, right?
Yeah. It was done by Copenhagen.
Yeah. Got it. So now you guys are repressing it with new artwork and things like that.
Yeah. New artwork, some bonus material. You know what I'm saying? Some dope shit.
Dope, man. That's dope.
Man.
So, you know, your music, your whole sound and the movement that you've been creating, right?
Yeah.
Is popping, you know, from more than from New York to Baltimore, right? It's all over. You know, what places, you know, are you surprised And then, you know, it's dope to you when you look at metrics, right? When you sit back and you get fans or supporters that reach out to you from different countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Latino. My father's from Chile. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You big in Chile, my bro. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore's big in Chile. You, Ill Conscious, y'all are known out there. You know what I'm saying? And through Latin America, we know Europe loves that boom bap. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us a little bit about where you're getting plays, where, you know, what puts a smile on your face, where you're getting love from, even outside of the United States.
Bro, let me tell you some real shit, man. I come from East Baltimore. So it's just like, you know, some of the inboxes that I get, like you say, Chile, you know, fucking Africa, China, Japan. You know, these are places you know, once I see the message, it's like I can only daydream, you know what I'm saying, about, damn, maybe one day I could rock a stage out there, and it's just like, you know, the world is starting to become so small now, and it's just, you know, once the promoters catch hold of what it is, the movement, you know what I'm saying, it's just like that, it can happen. So
they'll plug you into a
all
tour.
of this puts a smile. Yeah, man, and it's like all of this puts I'm humble, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, the people that was closest to me, you know, they wound up just, you know, like doubting it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, to see it grow and to see, you know what I'm saying, people gravitate to it and embrace it and show it love, you know, just because of, you know, how I move the chess pieces and all that. It's like, yo, that's a humbling, like, I'm humbled by that, bro. And it's just like, man, yeah, bro, I'm very proud. And it's like, now I'm starting to show, like, I got my son. So it's like now, you know, with radio promo and, you know, promotion, moving and shit, moving around from, you know, radio station to radio station, he gets to see that. He's 7, you know what I'm saying? So he gets to see that, you know, it's like, yo, everybody isn't built for the 9 to 5, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you might, the time you have on your 9 to 5, you might want to try to use that for, you know, to create or build your brand and you know, try to create something and you know, water your flowers and grow something, bro, because it can happen. It can happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got the LLC. My son owns some shit. It's like, I love it, man. OG Press magazine that came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you
and it's
on
just
that.
like, yeah, man. And you know, I'm writing for them. You know, I do interviews and I do columns. I have a column in there. It's kind of like the hip hop quotable column. It's called The Rhyme Versus Everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, to certain lyricists, the rhyme verse is everything. With the way you'll see it, it's like the rhyme versus everything. It's
That's dope.
probably yeah, man. So it's just like, you know, every month or every, you know, before we drop, you know, it's like I keep my ear to all dope hip hop. So it's just like, you know, I try to write up a little column about, you know, who I thought, you know, was the dopest. I did one for Ransom. I just did one for Vegas 7 alone and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot of dope MCs out there that deserve it. And you know, I'm trying to cover all that on top of writing my own music and, you know, staying active. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's really dope, man. And you know, so let's talk about that a little bit, because you're dropping gems really on being essentially a small business owner and entrepreneur. In this case, you know what I'm saying, it's your music, it's your voice, it's your pen, right? But the business aspect of it, right, is really dope, and you've been thriving at that. With the sound, it's not a pop commercial sound, it's not a commercial hip hop sound, it's an underground boom bap sound, right? But there's a market for that. There's a market for real hip hop, that real sound. You know what I'm saying? That's lacking. That real sound that you bring, you know what I'm saying, is not necessarily what they're playing on FM radio. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's not the sound you're doing. But you don't gotta do that, and that's what you've proven. You know what I mean? For you in the process, you know, if you had to give a young up and coming MC advice, here you are, 3rd classic album, and you're doing it different, right? You're not dropping 4 albums a year. You're dropping an album every couple years that are masterpieces, conceptual albums, right? With amazing features. Every song is dope. You know what I'm saying? It's well thought out. Everything is like the deep
Humbled
you
by
could
that,
tell
man.
that you've listened to your own albums and reworked things and done things and redone them
Yeah,
because when you listen to
I
it, it sounds like a
I
perfect
hate
tape.
listening to
You
my
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah,
You're
bro.
reworking it
I
because it's
hate listening
perfect
to
when
my
it comes
shit.
out.
Yeah. Like for Claire, like I hate listening to my shit because I'm always trying to level it
Yeah,
up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's an energy. It's an
yeah,
energy. So it's like, yo, when okay, how do I explain it? Before that boxer comes out and fights that,
yeah,
that championship fight, think of all the sparring. Think of all the sparring they've been through. That's when the pain, that's when the knit and grit, that's when the grueling,
yeah,
training comes
yeah,
in. It wasn't the 12-round fight looked
yeah,
easy because he lasted the whole fight because of all the running he's been doing, all the the diet and all the sparring. So it's just like by the time we put it out there and put that energy out there, half, like I say, man, half the world loves it, half the world hates it. But by the time we put it out there, it doesn't even matter because we on to the next thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm happy for the people that
yeah,
love it. But the people that dislike it or give me criticism, I take it. I take it with a
yeah,
grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But like when we come back to the drawing board and we start, sparring again, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
and start training camp, it's like none of that even
yeah,
matters. It's like, all right, you gotta check your weight now, and we know the weight we gotta make, and we know what we up
yeah,
against. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, and
yeah.
what's really dope about studying your discography, the way that I did, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I wanted to really refresh my memory with the Ivory Stoop and then go into the Baltimore Housing Project, then listen to your new joint all together. You know what I'm saying? And what's really dope
Right.
is you see kind of like when you do that on the Ivory Stoop, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of Baltimore cats on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Ilkan
Yeah.
shot a bunch of joints,
Yeah.
who's a dope MC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when you get to the next
Yeah.
joint, the Baltimore Housing Project, right? There were some more known cats. You know what I'm saying? You had
Yeah.
Skyzoo and Termanology. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on this joint, you went in and you came back with the Giants, right? You know what I'm saying? You
The
got
big dogs.
G-Rap
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
joint. You got
Right.
AZ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But it still comes back home. It still always comes back home. You know what I'm saying? And I take pride in that because it's just like, for the Ivy Stoop, you know what I'm saying? That was a story based around
Yeah.
Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? And, co-starring, motherfuckers that are from hoods of their
Yeah.
own and from, poverty stricken places of their own. So it's like they know, it's like, yo, I say it in rhymes. It's like, yo, you know exactly what this story is
Yeah.
about. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way we tell it. The way we tell it, you might not hear it
Yeah.
at too many places. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, yeah, man. No matter who I reach out to, as far as to rhyme with me, it's like, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, if you in the town, pull up. It's that type of
Yeah.
feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm on the stoops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're in town, pull up. Smoke,
Yeah.
drink. You know what I'm saying? It's that type
For
of
sure.
feel. Just like, when I go to Queens, you know what I'm saying? When I go to New York, I
Yeah,
check
for
in with
sure.
niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Gutterware, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I check in. You know what I mean? That's not my
That's
home.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, I'm not stomping around like you know what I'm saying, like niggas is silly or
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm with cats, they show me love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man, I check in,
That's dope.
you know what I mean? And when once I land and once, we dap shit up, we moving around like I was from there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Absolutely.
That's just how I go though. That's the rules of this
Yeah.
shit. So yeah, man,
Yeah.
for real. I use the civilian
That's
phone.
right. You use the civilian phone. You know?
I use the civilian
Yeah.
phone. You know what I mean? I ain't gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't do
Nah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
dope, man.
So
You got a
yeah.
track on there I wanted to ask you about. Romello Scuggs on
Ah,
the joint.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
that joint's
Yeah.
dope. That joint, the whole album's dope, but that joint hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
Sugar Hill, Romello
yeah,
Scruggs, some sugar. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
Sugar Hill's a dope movie.
yeah,
And talk to us a little bit about why you named it that, and the samples you used, and that character that
yeah.
Wesley Snipes plays.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually a song called Malcolm Little that I did on another project. And I say I'm sharp as the Romello Scruggs part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because he had a part in his
hair.
haircut that was just, it was sharp. But at the same token, it's like, yo, his whole demeanor in the movie, he was a fly guy, he was a debonair guy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't let his emotions get the best of him, and that was his part. That was the part that Wesley Snipes played. So you know, with a lot of shit that was going on with Wesley Snipes in that movie, you know, I felt like it was synonymous to the story that we was telling, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you're, you know, not a lot of guys, you know, glorify hustling and being in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, watching your back and all that shit. So it's like, you know, the Romello Scuggs thing was, you know, he had demons, and you know, every time he would try to get out of the street, you know, his brother was trying to bring him back. Lolly was, you know what I'm saying, the people that was around him was trying to bring him back in, because he was from that lineage.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, you're a boss, like this is your destiny. And basically he was just trying to like escape his own destiny, his own reality. And you know, in his mind, you know, he wanted to be with the lady, settle down, and really live a calm life. And the streets wouldn't let him. His brother wouldn't let him. You know.
Yeah.
So
That's dope.
yeah, I really felt I wanted to speak on that, because if anybody saw that movie, it's like, oh shit, like this is an important, and this is an important part in the album. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I look at them like chapters.
Yeah.
So it was like that chapter of the book was important, because it's like, you know, you got the drug dealing shit and everything going on, but then you got the mental that's in this man, you know, and it's like he lost his mother, and you know, I lost my mom, you know what I'm saying? So he was just saying like, yo, dear mom, you know, like, yo, the fuck, I'm going through shit. And it's like the little boy that you know me as become a
Yeah.
monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making decisions that aren't good. And it's just like, you know, when you lose that person that genuinely loves you, you know what I'm saying? And then you're just amongst demons. You really have to fight your demons, bro. And it's not healthy, you know?
Yeah, it's deep, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's deep in the work. Yeah, man. It's very deep. So yeah.
And the other part that's dope about it, and you know, thank you for sharing all that. You know what I'm saying? That's real personal.
Yeah.
But that character and that movie, you know, there are these gems, right? That are these like late '90s, early 2000 movies that aren't. They're not the Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, New Jack City. You know, even Belly. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones everybody knows. But my favorite joint of all time is Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because I could relate to that little boy. You know what I'm saying? I could relate to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people don't know about Sugar Hill, and they don't know about Fresh.
And that's the same.
You know?
And that's kind of like the point, bro. That's like the jewel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like the slap in the face, saying like, yo, you really wasn't there, bro. If you don't know these movies, you know what I'm saying? These are very important pieces of my childhood. So it's like, yo, for certain entities, and it's just like, yo, it's like, yo, well, what beat is that? It's like, yo, you don't know that? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, yo, certain movies that we shine light on, it's like, you should know. And when we fit these movies into the storyline, a lot of motherfuckers is like, brilliant. But then it's still them clueless motherfuckers. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna check that movie out. Like,
go catch up. Go catch up, right?
Yeah. Basically, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man, we shine light on a lot of hood classics, and you know what I'm saying? It's our job to keep people in the know, whether or not they was in the know or not. You know what I'm saying? It's our job to, you know, keep them up on the shit that they should already be up on. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man.
Yeah, so,
you know, you know, we talked about some of the amazing featurings on this album, right? AZ, Kool G Rap, Styles P, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you've worked with a lot of really dope artists, right? We talked about Skyzoo earlier, both of them cats like Ill Conscious, Nems, you know what I'm saying? Termanology. So you've actually worked with some incredible production and lyricists.
Yeah, man.
Who that you have not worked with yet would you love to work with?
Ghost. Ghost. After we dropped the motherfucking M's joint, you know, Ghost jumped in my inbox, you know, was complimenting the joint, you know what I'm saying? So
because he's like tight with
follow me on the
right?
gram
He's there,
they fire. But yo, so when he followed me, and it's just like, yo, I'm cut for like they the giants that I looked up to, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you know, Ghost, Davies, Raekwon, of course, you know, I want to do a joint with Loaded Lux, man. Yeah, man, Lux. I like Lux. I like Nick Grant, you know what I'm saying? And you know, my umbrella niggas, you know what I'm saying? I want to do more shit with them, you know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, I linked up with them and you know, got off to a slow start because putting my own shit together, and then, you know, they rapid fire, bang, 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 you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm trying to jump in where I fit in, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm penning verses for my brothers right now. But you know, it's you know, I'm open for all work. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, I treat everybody. I don't give a fuck who's on the joint. And I'm gonna pin my a nigga told me one time, he was just like, yo, for real, like we listened to the boot camp, you know what I mean? Tech and Still, I want to work with them, you know what I mean? But just like we would, you know, we was growing up listening to the boot camp or, you know, a Wu-Tang joint, and it's just like, you know, it's like, yo, who killed that? You know, and you know, the cats that don't want to hear nothing else and say, yo, that nigga killed it. You know what I'm saying? I want to create that. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Royale was on this. Yo, let me hear this verse again. That type of aura. You know what I mean? Because it could be a big time entity on the track, and you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker just want to hear it because he's surprised, like, damn, yo, this nigga really is moving around. He's on the track with this guy and that guy, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? That really means a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you don't see that shit every day, and everybody and anybody is walking around saying that they the nicest, that they the this. And it's like that shit get corny after a while. It's just like, all right, yo, you know, what have you done? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, after a while, we don't want to hear how nice a nigga is because we get it. You're nice. But, you know what I mean? A real nigga told me, man, he was like, yo, if you putting in that work, man, people gonna know. People gonna know. So, yeah, man, I'm just trying to keep a good thing going and, you know, stay active. I'm trying to keep my pen active, you know what I'm saying?
Keep it sharp.
Doing that. But see, I'm raising a 7-year-old. I'm doing second grade homework now. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, it's a lot of different things that we got going on at the moment. So it's just like, I'm glad we got the album out. I'm working on a few other, you know, situations. Shout out to Snow Goons. Shout out to OG Press, the label. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I got some shit going on. Shout out to Ray Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Me and him is doing some things. Shout out to the Umbrella. You know, shout out to my crew, man, for real. The niggas that move around with me.
That's
you know what I mean? Raph Almighty, myself, Grams, you know, DJ XL, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Motherfucking DJ -9, God Grams. You know?
And for cats who don't know, Snow Goons, a production team out in Europe. You know what I'm saying? And you've been working with them and dropping joints that they've produced and collaborating heavy with them.
Yeah, man. We started a situation, you know, this time last year, I think. You know what I'm saying? I went out there and I opened up for Tech and Still, you know what I mean? And yo, that shit was fire, super duper fire. You know, I came back home and this was like right on the cusp of COVID. So, you know, we did that, came back home, and then, you know what I'm saying, started getting back busy with a lot of shit. And then you know, I linked with Hab and them niggas, and then, you know, them and 41st Side Records. And man, I be
that's major.
You know,
all of that is major. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, you know, rewind I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Rewind to 2015. And if 2015, Jay, could listen to 2023 Jay being like, yeah, you know, I went out there with Snow Goons, open and protected steel. Then we was over here doing 40.
Man.
You've been blown away by what you've accomplished, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, bro. And it's like, man, for real, not even just me, but my, you know, my city.
Yeah.
You know, my city. So certain entities in my city is just like, you know, like, bro, you're in a place.
Yes.
And, you know, and I'm trying to embrace that because it comes with things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's like, you know, for the most part, it's like I try to keep my head down, and more or less I try to stay on the civilian.
I hear you, brother.
Know what I'm saying?
That's
I try, you know,
and I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Being a cat from DC, I can relate to an extent to what Baltimore goes through. You know what I'm saying? Because you got New York right there, and you know, New York, as far as hip hop goes, has, you know, was the dominant force for a very long time. You know,
New York is New York.
New York is New York. You know what I'm saying? New York is New York. It's the
like
Mecca.
Brooklyn gonna choose Brooklyn.
Yeah.
New York gonna choose New York. So it's do you remember? I'll say it like this, just to, you know what I'm saying, because I'm walking.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Mad Skills. He came out with his joint, and
from where?
It was called From Where? Right. Because it's like he let his skills speak for him. You know, he let his skills speak for him, and the album opened up like, nah, you that kid from Brooklyn, right? Oh, nah, yo, you gotta be from da-da-da. He like, nah, yo, I'm from VA. And niggas is like, you know, from where?
And Rick,
right? And
it's been on top
you know,
of that.
It's like, yeah, man. So it's like, yo, the higher you climb that ladder, bro, it's like it's real. You know what I mean? But I don't let that. You know, I don't see nobody as competition.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, I really like and adore what it is that I do and what I bring to the table. So it's like where I'm from, you know, it doesn't matter. Now that we can drop our own shit, press up our own shit, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Yeah, we can sidestep all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope, man. That really is dope. The world, the technology has made the world smaller, and the different platforms, all the different companies and technology companies, distribution companies have really allowed you to kind of do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And create your own machine the way that you have and the way your team has. It's really dope.
Right.
You know?
Now you see like what Griselda went through when they went up to Funk Flex. It was like, I mean, they some Buffalo niggas.
Yeah.
So it's just like Flex was trying to act like he was yawning on them niggas. In fact, hey, yo, check this out. I got Flex story. Like, yo, for real. Flex, when we dropped the Havoc joint, you know, I was at a Ravens game, right? So we dropped it, and the video dropped, have posted it, all that good shit. And Funk Flex jumped in my inbox. So he like, yo, send me that. He like, yo, send me that record right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right. I was like, all right, are you sure? Because you do know I'm not from New York. So then, you know, when I passed in the joint, that was that. It sizzled out.
That's dope. That's exactly right.
But I mean, yeah, man. But it's just like, you know, it was almost there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, for the shit. Nonetheless, you know, the joint got 1 million streams on Spotify. So you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Have, and man, y'all should be hearing some things in the near future with me and the Super OG.
That's dope,
man. Yeah. I'm trying to push the envelope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, we talked about how, you know, even the album covers have like a movie theme, like they're rated R. You know what I'm saying? They got the whole right, and you create these cinematic experiences. You know, if for your supporters, if you could maybe drop a couple of movie gems that are joints that you like that are perhaps uncommon, that the cats don't know about that well, you know, that are like joints that you know what I'm saying, that you're like, nah, these movies right here, this is some sauce right here. You know what I'm saying? This is
Boricua's Born. Boricua's Born was one of them. You know what I'm saying? The shit had Plum was in it, and Sean Price was in it.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it was.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And I'm
that
a movie head, my man.
Yeah, Strap is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Bokeem Wilbon and Fredro Starr. Shout out to Fredro.
Yeah, I know about Strap.
Yeah. You got of course Carlito's Way. It's a joint called Snow in the Bluff.
Oh,
Snow in the Bluff. The little nigga he be running around with a camera and shit. They be robbing
yeah,
niggas and shit. The shit is crazy.
yeah,
It's real weird. But now, like, now shit is changing because now all of what we used to deem as hood classics is turning into like Tubi movies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all you gotta do is jump on
yeah.
Tubi, and
They're
it's just
on
like,
there. They're getting them. Well, and
yeah,
also, and
and
I
they,
partake a little bit. It's like a guilty pleasure, but some of the hood movies. You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? Some of the hood
yeah,
movies that
yeah, yeah,
cats be
yeah,
doing,
yeah,
putting
yeah,
together on YouTube.
yeah,
So they be some of them be
yeah.
alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah. You can't stop
Yeah.
them. You can't stop them. Master P, what was the baller blocking and all
Yo,
that
I
shit?
tried to
Yeah.
cop a copy of About It, like a DVD. Like,
Oh
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? I can't find it.
Not
I
happening.
paid
Yeah,
$800
not
for it.
happening.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yup,
can't
not
find it.
happening. Yeah, Killer
I
Season.
got that
Killer Season.
joint.
Oh, yeah, me too. Fucking Jay-Z, Streets is
Yeah,
watching, of course. He started
yeah,
that shit. You know what I mean? Mike Jackson kind of started that shit, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? But that's a lot of them, bro. It's a lot of them, and shit. Like I'm trying to think of some. I'm trying to think of like the gritty shit that I got. You know what I mean? Cause I look for shit like
for
that.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So yeah,
and
because
you're
it's
looking for
like
the
it's
sounds
everybody
too,
type
right? You're
of
looking
guy.
for the sample. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
digging, and I've
yeah,
talked about this
yeah,
before. Digging through old movies is like digging through
yeah.
vinyl. It's like digging
It
through crates.
is. It is, bro, and it is. You're absolutely correct because it could be a whole story that you can unfold with just movie dialect. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? With dialogue. You know what I mean? So yeah,
yeah.
man. So yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's dope.
yeah,
Now, Criminal Discourse, the new album that you just dropped a few months back.
yeah.
It's the third chapter. It's the final chapter in this trilogy of the first three albums that you've released, right? So you've got those three albums, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's and it may be too early to ask this, but I'm asking, right? And I respectfully know that there may not
A
be an
four?
answer, and you're working. You know
You
what I'm saying? Like
talking
right now
about a
is the
four?
moment in time where you just dropped a new project and you're gonna push the project. You know, you've been tearing up Sirius XM and being on with Static Selector and
Ah,
Rappers Out of Control,
shoot.
right?
That's why I got the
You
Boston hat
doing your
on.
rounds. Vinyl is
I got the
selling out.
Boston hat on.
Show on
Yeah,
Thursday, right?
yeah.
It may be too early, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask, right? What comes next now that the trilogy is ended, right? Is it gonna be, more conceptual projects? Are you already thinking of some things?
Yeah,
What's next?
I definitely okay, like I say, man, I definitely got a couple of projects that I'm trying to finish up. Like we got the Snow Booms, we got some very, very fucking dope shit with them. Me and So's always ping pong shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, we about to just, start putting together, shit like that. Like I say, we got OG Press Mag. We about to drop some shit called the B Gaddy Soup Kitchen. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? And I got some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, some dope shit. And not so much conceptual joints, you know what I'm saying? It's more or less, just trying to give niggas bars. Cause you know what I'm saying? It's like, we've been in the streets for three
yeah,
albums. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? All right, niggas know I'm from the street. You know what I mean? But it's like, now we trying to bar niggas to death. So,
yeah.
I got some shit with man, I got work with Tragedy Gaddafi,
Ooh.
Bub Styles. I got Bub on some shit, Pro
Mm.
Dillinger, um, ST Nack is on some shit, RJ Payne.
Wow,
I got some shit with Joe, Nimlo, you know what I'm
wow.
saying? I got some heavyweight rhyme niggas, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's just like, nothing
that's
changes, you know what I'm
dope.
saying? And it's just like, yeah, man, and it's just like, man, I really feel like, bro, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm still having fun with, the rhyme shit. So it's just
yeah,
like, I don't sit at any cool table, I haven't been, you know what I mean? It's like no
yeah,
cosigns, none of that shit. it's just like, all right, boom, if you rhyme, let's rhyme. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it's, you know, I rhyme with niggas that, you know, like rhyming and shit. And it's just like, you know, the fuck. It's a couple of niggas, in here in the
Yeah.
joint that, you know what I'm saying, I'm penning verses for right now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I've been
shout
I've
out
been
to
seeing
everybody
some
I'm
names
working
pop
with.
up
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So
man.
that's what's up.
I'm penning shit for niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like my pen is active. It's just, you know, with the running around and all that, it's hard to sit still. But nah, it's like, you know, even the movement alone is just, you know, that makes the pen active, you know,
Sure.
right then and there. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just like, yo, it's a lot going on, you know what I mean? So, yeah, yo. So,
That's
you know
dope.
what I mean? Santana Fox, what's up, big? Yeah,
That's
salute.
dope. That's
Salute.
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we putting together a lot of different shit. Bro, I'm just that guy that's eager to, you know, I can't wait for motherfuckers to, you know, hate on it, love on it. You know what I mean? Comment on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell me it's the worst. Tell me it's the best. Tell me
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like whatever, you know, whatever barbershop talk we could create off of a pen and an
Yeah.
imagination. It's like our job is done, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I'm in a blessed position to work with the people that I've worked with. I'm in a very blessed position to, you know, take my blessings and create more. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have a personality. I'm not no
Yeah.
fuck nigga. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
And
you're
doing fuck
hilarious.
nigga
You got a
shit.
big
You
personality. You're super
know?
funny. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
also,
man. Yeah.
and I'd like to say this about you from, you know, just doing research on you and watching different things on you. The ability for you to sound, you know, when you're rapping live,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
good or better than the recording, because
Oh,
the inflections are different, right? When you're
it's not
actually
easy, bro.
spitting, you know, yeah, that's a very special talent for your voice to sound like the voice. You know what I'm saying? That's
Storm,
dope.
what up? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's not as easy
Nah.
as you think. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I got a distinctive voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I was talking to my man Mickey Diamonds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like the voice, how we voice
Yeah.
out shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is an entity of its own.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, for real, just that could create. It's like sponge cake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, yo, like I'm a pen the words, but when my voice grab
Woo!
hold of that shit and start to give it up, it's like, oh shit. And then it's like, that's why it's so important for me to hear
Yeah.
my shit back. For a month, I'll create a rhyme in my head. I know what I sound like,
Yeah.
but to hear it back, for me to shut the fuck up and
Yeah.
hear me come out of a speaker, be like, oh, why? And sometimes that crackle, like, you can hear the pain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I could dig it. I've embraced it. I used to hate my voice. I drink a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. The voice sounds genuine for what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Everything is authentic. You know what I'm saying? I take pride in all that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But yeah, yo, that voice shit. You know, I know a lot of people try to, you know, a lot of people, that voice shit is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, I got a show Thursday, so it's just like, you know, a lot of warm tea, a lot of lemon. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah. My boys go quick.
Dope. That's dope.
Word
Yo,
up. Yeah,
I know. I'm kind of on the extreme where I think almost the only thing I wear is polo, right? But you got a pretty serious polo collection. You do. You got some nice pieces too. I seen the kayak joint. I seen some 90s joints.
Man, yo, a lot of cats want to know if I'm, you know, a low life or not, and it's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm connected to some of the big bros. You know what I'm saying? The OGs, and you know, like I say, bro. You know what I mean? I got a style, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I can relate to that, right? It's like I'm not affiliated, but I completely, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I mean? It's love to the low lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it like that. I love it like it's like a hip hop thing.
And it's real because it is a hip hop thing. It is a hip hop thing, and you know what I'm saying. Being where I'm from, you know what I'm saying. When I caught wind, like there was a gang that did that shit. You know what I'm saying. It was already on my back. You know what I'm saying. So it was just like, you know what I mean. Like that's kind of damn niggas only rocking low. Like that's crazy right there. You know what I'm saying. Then I started, delving, like digging deep and researching that shit, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying. Salute the older guys,
for sure,
and all, and all of the guys, you know what I mean. But no, yo, I've been doing the low way since early on, man.
Yeah, bro, you got some dope pieces.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I take a lot of pride into that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dip my son, what I'm saying, in some flowers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get Munch right. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I take pride in that. You know what I'm saying? And them hard to find pieces.
That's dope,
man. Yeah, we do it well. It ain't on you. It's in you. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, word up.
We talked about MCs that you've worked with, which is an amazing list of who's who. And then we talked about MCs that you'd like to work with that you haven't had the opportunity yet, right?
Yeah.
You've also worked with some really dope producers. We talked about Snow Goons, and you're out there working with Havoc, and there's like different production teams that you work with.
Buck Wild.
Are there Buck Wild? Are there any producers that you haven't had the chance to work with yet that you'd like to work with?
Man, the list goes on, man. The list goes on and on, man. To be like, man, I wish. How do I say this, man? The niggas I want to work with is posting about fucking animals and shit in the jungle or something, nigga. And I'd be like, nigga,
get back
nigga, send me
in the studio.
Yeah, what the fuck are you posting about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? But no, it's like, yo, the shit that I would like to do in this hip hop shit, it comes with a lot of corny shit.
Yeah.
But the motherfuckers who I would like to work with, it's up to me. I'm a Pisces, so I really believe the energy that you know what I mean. It's all in the grasp of my hand. I just gotta grab it at the right time. It's timing. It's just not my time yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I wait for everybody to gravitate toward that way, and then I try to really swing left. You know what I mean? And that's when we get the reaching out, and we holler at the cats that are on that at the cool table, because we know that line is longer. You know what I mean? The popular roller coaster. You know what I mean? It got the longer line, so you know what I mean.
That's a good analogy.
We try to fuck with the legends. You know what I'm saying? When the timing is right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. It's just, man. It's a way to do things. And you know what I'm saying? Like like I say, man, the smaller the rooms get, the bigger the entities get. And it's just how you conduct yourself.
Yeah.
It's how you conduct yourself, I'm just a regular guy, bro. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when I get around these regular guys, we set aside all of the accolades, and it's just like, all right, boom, let's get to work. Are we working? Are we working or what? And it's just like, if we can't get to work, and if you bullshitting around, it's like, oh, yo, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna, I'm not trying to be on a treadmill. We trying to cover ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, until it's my time, and until you deem me worthy, of being a good rapper or famous enough rapper to, rhyme over your shit, or to work with. It's just like, nigga, I'm gonna go ahead and cover ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna raise my stock. You know what I mean?
That's dope. So, and you've done a really good job of it too. You know what I'm saying? You've created an entire movement. We were talking about when we first started the interview about this, new golden era 2.0, this renaissance that's happening. The fact that Baltimore is a major player in that, you know what I'm saying? And your role in that, right? And we've talked about that. And, recently, you have, cats that are underground, although they have a big following, like Nems, and then just the other day, Czarface, right? Cats that are starting to connect back with major labels, but they're underground. They've got their own thing going on, and the labels are noticing, right?
Yeah.
Right? They're noticing. Is some sort of collaboration with a major, but still doing what you do in your way? Would you be open to that?
I'm open to anything.
Yeah.
I'm open to anything. Y'all saw a meme the other day and was kind of like saying like, yo, there's no such thing as being independent, because you know what I'm saying, like, yo, Spotify is still running your, you know what I'm saying,
I
it's still
saw
running
that.
your shit. Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, yo, this nigga's right. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's just like, yo,
I know what you're talking about. They was talking about Universal owns 40% of Spotify. Yeah, I saw that too.
So you gotta think. It's just, you gotta take the Jay-Z approach. You gotta build yourself a brand, and when they ready to break bread, it's like, you know what I mean? All right, if you know your shit and you sit down with somebody that knows their shit, you know what I'm saying, and you figure it out the way as though, all right, I built this brand to here. How can you catapult this brand and still let me, you know what I'm saying, do what it is I love to do, and you know, and flourish? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, who would say no? But you know, it's so much fuck shit, bro. It's so many faulty contracts. You know, when you build a brand big enough, it's just like they just want your money. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, they want to put you in the back burner, but the money comes first. And you know how that shit go. You know how that shit go.
It's gotta be the right. It's gotta be the right.
It's America. It's America, bro.
Capitalism, baby.
You know, capitalism. You know what I'm saying? You know the fuck. Yeah, yo, the rich get richer and the poor don't get a fucking thing.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's how they try to treat, you know, the underground rapper. I remember the whole wave of, hey, you know, hey, do you want me to host your mixtape? Like, nigga, no. Nigga, I don't want no fucking mixtape. No, nigga, I want a verse. Nigga.
That's right.
Out rap me, nigga. If that's what you doing, fuck out of here, man. Yeah, man. It's real shit like that. Like, hey, yo, yeah, it's real, bro.
Yeah. My man, as we start to wrap, I want to make sure people know that you recently dropped your newest album, Criminal Discourse. It's available on all streaming platforms. There's multicolor vinyl available.
Yeah.
Right? I know you have them at your Bandcamp. There's cassettes. You have a show for everybody in the DC area, in the DMV, in Baltimore. You're going to be performing at the Songbird this Thursday, right? There's other artists. You can get tickets at the songbirdDC.com, right? Any shout outs you want to give to, you know, your folks before we get out of here?
Man, shout out to everybody that's pushing a pen, that's hoping to level up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Be meticulous about your motherfucking business. Be meticulous about if somebody asks you to pay for something, research what their job entitles. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because you know how that shit go. It can get weird. But nah, yo, I just want to shout out everybody that believe in me, everybody that work with me, everybody that love on me, and everybody that hate on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm still me at the end of the day. Shout out Munchie, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that really rock with your boy. It's more work coming. Shout out to Umbrella. Shout out to, you know what I mean? You know how that shit go. Follow me on the gram, J Royale, JAYROYALE. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere right now.
You are.
Yeah, man. So I'm trying.
You everywhere, and right now you everywhere for sure.
I swear to God, man, for real. Look, but check this out, nigga. Real talk. If you ain't seen me and I ain't seen you. I'm in the cut. Don't nobody know I'm out here in the sticks. I'm ducked off.
That's right.
But nah, man. No, bro. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, brother.
And again, yo, my apologies about the phone mishaps. I hope that ain't, you know, I hope that ain't fuck anything up.
Nah, not at all. Not at all, my brother. You are a lyrical giant. I know that what you've already accomplished is just the beginning, and I'm really eager to see where it's going to go. It's an honor to have you on the show. Whenever you want to come back, you let me know. truly. And I love your sound. I'm going to get off right now and go listen to some more Criminal Discourse. You know what I'm saying? My brother,
Last
thank you
words
so
from
much.
a decent man, bro.
Thank
Thanks
you,
a lot, bro.
my
Thank
bro.
you for everything. Thanks a lot, man. Till the next time, G.
Salute.
Bless.